Hey, what's happening? I'm going to show you how I do my loading my black powder revolver. I make sure it's all clear and everything. Everything's good. All right, lay me out a little cloth. Then I take and I'll pull 6 round balls out of the box. That's what I'm going to need to load this. It's a 6-shot 1851 Colt Navy, I do believe. I have a powder flask here. It's got a 20 grain spout on it. And I'll take this and turn her up like so. And I'll take this and I'll push this lever, put my finger over it, turn it upside down. Remember to let go of the lever. And then bring it up. And you gotta look, and you got a full tube, and I just pour the powder into the cylinder hole, like so. I put the ball on top of that cylinder. I turn it under, half cock, turn it under the ramming rod, push it down, and it's in. Now I leave the ramming rod hanging down. So I know what cylinder I just loaded. Do the same thing with this powder. Pull it up, pour it in. Set the ball on top of there, turn it under, put it down in, leaving the lever down. I found that to really help me to realize where I was at when I was loading. And then I do the next cylinder, put the ball on, turn it down, lift it up, let it down. So I keep track of what cylinder I'm in, but you always want, for some reason, you got this habit of wanting to hang it up. I don't know why. Don't do it. Just leave it hang down there while you're loading. Put your powder in, put your ball on, turn it under. Same thing again. Civil War, they had to do this a whole lot faster than what I'm doing it, let me tell you. It's hard to believe it. That's how they did her, but that's the way it was done. All right, and that's the number 6. And that should be good to go. And then hang your rod up, of course. And then I was putting grease on first on the front of it, but my fingers were so greasy I had a heck of a time. I couldn't get the daggone caps on, even when I wiped my fingers off. I think I got some grease under a couple caps, and then I couldn't get it to go off a couple times. So, but you take, these are number 11s. I just give them a little pinch and stick them right on the nipples there, one cylinder at a time. Of course, that's the only way you can do it, is one cylinder at a time. Get all them little nipples on there. And you give it a little squeeze, it crimps them, makes it tight, and you don't have to worry about them falling off as much. Now sometimes they will get caught in there and you may lose one, but that's part of the process, I guess. But if you get them on there nice and straight and everything and firm after a little pinch, doesn't take much. You really don't have much trouble with them coming off of there. They stay on pretty good. They do make number 10s, but you can't find those usually. It's usually 11 for the muzzle loader. So that's what we're using. So we got all those on. And now we'll take the grease, which is Crisco is what I use, with a little flaxseed oil mixed in there. And I pack all these holes on top with this grease so we don't get a chain fire where more than one cylinder would go off. Like they'll tell you, oh, you're gonna have a bad day if that happens. No kidding. So we don't want that. So we'll pack the grease in there pretty good, make sure the holes are covered with it. In case a spark gets in there, it won't do nothing but go out. That's what we want. We don't need none of that crap going on. And we got her all greased up. All the cylinders, holes are all plugged in grease. So it should be good. And then you can set it at half cock in between the cylinders. So it's safely sitting there. Wipe a little bit of the excess grease off, and then you're ready to take your shots. So let's see if we can get 6 out of 6. We ain't been doing too good here today. I don't know what the deal is, but that's just the way it is. So here we go. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Sit here on the table and crank one out. I'd say that was a miss. I'd say I missed again. Ah, man. Oh, I hit one time. Oh, I hit 2 times. 3 times. That's a miss. Oopsie. Looks like we got a dudski. Maybe, huh? So what we'll have to do, I guess, is recap that guy. Let's see what's going down. Okay, so anyway, there we go. That's how it works. All right.